Farming is tough, a labor of love that demands long hours and unwavering dedication. It's a constant battle against the elements, pests, and the ever-present pressure to produce. And in this demanding world, every minute counts. Time is your most valuable resource, and wasting it is simply not an option. If you're still relying on outdated methods like dragging heavy hoses across the field, or spending countless hours watering by hand, you're not only wasting precious time, but also a significant amount of water. This inefficiency directly impacts your profitability and the sustainability of your farm. Manual watering inevitably leads to uneven soil moisture distribution. Some spots end up completely soaked, becoming muddy and waterlogged, while others remain bone-dry, parched, and unable to support healthy growth. This inconsistent watering is detrimental to your plants, causing stress, hindering their development, and ultimately impacting your bottom line. A significant portion of the water you use evaporates into the air, while the rest runs off the surface, carrying away valuable nutrients and your hard-earned investment. But thankfully, there's a smarter, more efficient, and more sustainable way to manage your farm's irrigation needs. Consider implementing a DIY irrigation system, tailored to the specific needs of your crops and your farm's layout. Setting up such a system doesn't have to be expensive or overly complicated. With a little planning and the right components, it's an achievable goal for any farm. Drip irrigation systems or soaker hoses deliver water precisely where it's needed, directly to the roots of your plants. This targeted approach minimizes water waste through evaporation and runoff, while simultaneously maximizing the health and vitality of your plants. Once your system is set up and properly configured, you can automate the watering process, freeing up your time and energy for other essential tasks. Consistent and efficient watering translates directly into healthier, more robust crops, leading to better yields and a significant reduction in overall stress levels. By embracing efficient irrigation practices, your farm becomes a more efficient, environmentally sustainable, and ultimately, a more profitable operation. Make the smart investment in a system that actively saves you valuable time, conserves precious water resources, and reduces unnecessary effort. This allows you to refocus your energy and attention on what truly matters, nurturing your crops and growing the highest quality food possible. Before you dive into building your irrigation system, it's crucial to take a moment for preparation. This involves gathering all the necessary materials and tools. So let's gather your materials. Having everything organized and within reach will streamline the installation process and minimize frustration. Think of it as setting the stage for a successful project. You'll need 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch poly tubing for main lines. The size you choose will depend on the scale of your garden and the water pressure available. Then, 1/4 inch tubing is essential for delivering water directly to individual plants. This smaller tubing allows for precise watering and reduces water waste. And of course, you'll need a variety of fittings like elbows, T's, and end caps to connect the tubing and create a customized layout that fits your garden's unique shape. These fittings are the building blocks of your system. Don't forget emitters or drippers. These control the flow of water to each plant, ensuring they receive the right amount. Different emitters provide different flow rates, so choose wisely. What about tools? Just pipe cutters, which will give you clean, precise cuts on your tubing, and a hole punch, essential for inserting emitters into the 1/4 inch tubing. You'll also need a measuring tape to accurately plan your layout, and a trowel for burying the tubing and emitters, protecting them from the elements and foot traffic. For the water source, it's crucial to get a backflow preventer, which protects your water supply from contamination, a filter to remove debris that could clog your system, and a pressure regulator. These components work together to keep your system safe, efficient, and running smoothly for years to come. They are an investment in the longevity of your irrigation setup. An automatic timer is optional, but it makes life significantly easier by automating the watering process. Set it and forget it. Before you start cutting and connecting, sketch your garden beds to visualize the layout. Measure carefully to determine the length of tubing needed, and estimate how much tubing and how many emitters you'll need for each plant. Accurate planning will save you time and money in the long run. It's always a good idea to buy a little extra of everything. Mistakes happen, and it's better to be prepared than to run out mid-project. Having spare parts readily available on hand keeps your project on track and ensures you can quickly address any unexpected issues that may arise. Before you begin the physical installation, careful planning is key to an efficient and effective irrigation system. Start by planning your layout on paper. This initial step will save you time and resources in the long run. Walk your farm, sketch in hand, observe the terrain, and consider the specific watering needs of each plant or section. Take note of the water source location and decide where the main line will run. This is usually along the edge of your beds or in a central location that allows for even distribution to all plants. Consider the most direct and unobtrusive path. Once you've finalized the path on paper, mark the path clearly on the ground. This ensures accurate placement. Then attach the backflow preventer to your water source. This is a crucial safety device. Next, install the filter, followed by the pressure regulator, and finally, the timer to your spigot. The timer allows for automated watering schedules. Now connect your main poly pipe to these components. Carefully unroll it along your marked path, making sure it follows the planned route. Allow the poly pipe to warm in the sun to make it flexible. This will make it easier to work with and prevent kinks. Once the pipe is pliable, use a hole punch to add lines for each plant or row. Ensure the holes are properly spaced. Then insert connectors into each of the punched holes. Attach 1/4-inch tubing to the base of each plant, ensuring a secure fit. Secure the tubing with stakes to keep it in place and prevent accidental disconnections. Don't forget to cap the end of each main line to maintain water pressure and prevent debris from entering. As you go, double-check all connections to ensure they are snug and secure. Tight fittings mean no leaks and years of reliable watering, contributing to healthy and thriving plants. Time to test your system. Walk the lines, check for kinks or loose fittings, then turn the water on slowly. Watch for leaks at every connection. Fix any drips by tightening or reseating fittings. Once leak-free, let the system run and check that all emitters are working evenly. If some plants get less water, you may need to adjust your design or add zones. Check the soil. Water should reach the roots, not pool on the surface. Adjust emitter positions and flow rates as needed. Over the next few days, fine-tune until every plant gets just what it needs. That's the beauty of drip irrigation, precision and efficiency. Maintenance keeps your system running strong. Walk your lines monthly to spot leaks or clogs. Clean emitters and filters regularly. Adjust your timer as seasons change. More water in summer, less in spring and fall. As your farm grows, expand your system easily by adding lines and emitters. Consider upgrades like an automatic timer or rain sensor for even more efficiency. These small investments save water, time, and labor, while keeping your crops healthy and productive. A well-maintained irrigation system is a game changer. Less work for you, better results for your farm, and a more sustainable future.